All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down how you can actually start earning your own money online. And I'm not talking about waiting for some degree or a real job. Nope. We're going to walk through a simple playbook that works like right now.
I mean, how many of us have felt this way, right? Just imagine having your own savings or being able to go out with your friends without having to ask for cash. Well, the good news is the opportunities to make that happen online are bigger than they've ever been, and you can literally get started with nothing more than the phone in your pocket.
But yeah, I get it. With so many options out there, where do you even start? It can feel super overwhelming. But don't worry, we're going to give you a super clear framework to help you figure out your very first move. So, okay, let's just dive right in. Okay, first things first, let's just get this out of the way. Forget any of those get-rich-quick promises. If someone's telling you you can make 5 figures a month with 15 minutes of work, they're lying. The real secret? Well, it's not a secret at all. It's about choosing the right model, or play if we're sticking to the playbook idea, that actually fits you, your skills, and what you're into. And we've broken it all down into 3 core pathways. So this is the first, and honestly, the most direct play in our playbook. It's all about getting paid for things you might already be good at, or, at least the stuff you actually enjoy doing. This idea is called freelancing. And look, it sounds like a big fancy word, but it's really simple. It just means you're selling a skill on your own terms. And I mean it when I say if you're good at literally anything, writing, designing, editing, you name it, I promise you, someone out there is willing to pay you for it. And look, these are just a few examples off the top of my head. Maybe you're already a pro at editing your own TikToks, or you're a whiz with Canva, or maybe you're just really good at explaining history. Well, guess what? There are clients on platforms like Fiverr and Upwork looking for exactly that right now. The key to standing out is just to make a profile that shows off your best stuff, even if it's just a school project you're super proud of. That works. And please, don't think this is just for a little bit of pocket money. No way. The potential here is huge. I'm talking about experienced scriptwriters for big-time content creators earning upwards of $100,000 a year. It's insane. It's all about the value you can bring to the table. So the big takeaway here is that this is real. This is totally achievable, even if you're juggling a full school schedule. It's just about using what you already know. Okay, so let's move on to our next pathway and see how this all connects. All right, pathway number 2. This one is for the creators, the designers, the people who love to make stuff. This is all about selling actual products, and there are a couple of really different ways you can go about it. So you've basically got 2 main paths you can take here. On one hand, you can sell digital products. Think about it. You create it once, and you can sell it forever. Zero inventory, it's amazing. On the other hand, you can get into physical reselling, finding cool clothes or vintage tech and flipping it for a profit on places like Depop or eBay. Now, with digital products, the whole process is actually incredibly straightforward. You just start by finding a simple problem, like maybe people need help getting organized. Then you create the solution. And the best part? You can do the whole thing with free tools like Canva and sell on free platforms. That means there's pretty much zero startup cost. It's wild. And if you're thinking, is this really a business? Check this out. $10,000. That's what one creator made just by selling her school notes online. Her notes. It just goes to show you, if you have something that helps other people, even something as simple as a study guide, it can be an incredibly valuable product. Okay, that brings us to our third and final pathway. This one is for the performers, the storytellers, the personalities out there. Now, I'll be honest, this one's more of a long game, but the rewards can be absolutely massive. And it's not about just going viral one time. It's about building a real, genuine community. And here's the cool part. You don't even have to be the star of the show. You don't even have to show your face. These faceless content channels that just use stock videos and AI voiceovers, they're becoming hugely popular. The real key here is picking a topic, a niche that you actually enjoy. Because being consistent it's everything. Now, once you start to build that audience, and trust me on this, even a small, super engaged audience is incredibly valuable. That's when you can start earning. Money can come from brand deals, from affiliate links for products you actually use and recommend, or even from the creator funds the places like TikTok and YouTube have. And here's a modern twist on this, a little secret for you. There's this brilliant new model where you don't even have to be the original creator. Think about it. Big YouTubers and podcasters, they are desperate for people to chop up their long videos into short, viral clips for TikTok and Reels. This whole thing is called content redistribution, and you can land these gigs just by reaching out to your favorite creators or finding them on those freelance sites we talked about.
It is a huge, huge opportunity right now. Okay, hold on. Before you get all excited and jump in, we have to talk about something that's absolutely crucial: being smart and being safe. So let's just quickly run through the non negotiables, the stuff you have to do to protect yourself. Seriously, think of this like your pre flight safety briefing. Get your parents' permission if you need it. Avoid those too good to be true offers, because they are. Never ever pay to start a job. Protect your personal info and just start small. Do it on the side. Following these rules isn't optional. It'll keep you safe and help you build your hustle the right way. So there you have it. We've laid out the whole playbook, the 3 main plays: sell your skills, sell your stuff, or build an audience. The big question now is, what's your first move going to be? Listen, you do not need to wait until you have a degree or a ton of experience or some perfect idea. That's a trap. All you need to do is decide which one of these pathways sounds the most exciting to you and just take that first tiny step to get started. And that's it for this explainer. You know, the most powerful part of any new journey is just the beginning. The playbook is right here. The ball's in your court now. So, go make your first move.